Oh, I think we're online. Hello, guys. My name is Eugenia, and I'm very glad to see all of you here on our first speaking workshop. So, I think we have a couple of minutes just to check our microphones and give the rest of us time to join us, okay? So, how are you doing? Oh, great. How are you doing there? Okay, great. I think we're all here. I think we all managed to get here. Okay, so hello again. Glad to see you. I really excited. Sorry. So before we start our today's topic, I want to just give you a general information about our course, and specifically about our speaking workshops, and give you some tips that will help you to get through all of the material. So first of all, I wanted to remind you, don't be afraid, don't be shy. If you think that I'm speaking too fast or too loud, or you don't understand something, you have a question, you can always say it to me. By the way, if you can hear me and everything is fine, text something in a group chat. If I speak too fast, for example. So you can always say to me that something's wrong, you don't understand something, you need help, support, etc. And you can also contact not only me, but all other teachers, because basically we're all here for you, to help you, and just to have fun with you. So it's going to be a very exciting 2 months, okay? Okay, so we have a deal here. The second point, I want to remind you about our facilities. So don't forget to check your personal accounts, because there you can find all of the information related to course, especially, which is very important, especially you can find a video from previous courses, and of course you can find a card with words on them. So the words that you will need to learn, and you can just print it and cut out the word you need, and it will help you to learn. And third point, I want to stress, yes, I hope you all familiar with our methodology and with our methods to learn a new words. So if you're not quite good at that and you think that it doesn't fit to you, so you can check Leolingo application, and they have a lot of other materials, so you can find something that actually fits to you, okay? So now I think it's time to start our presentation. Just wait a sec. I really hope you can see it. Yes. So welcome again. And our today's topic is a little bit unusual, because it's actually about grammar, but such type of grammar that is widely used in spoken English. And today we're going to talk about two specific structures. First one is I used to, and second one is I am used to. So if you look at that, it might be a little bit confusing, because they look quite familiar, and you don't even understand from the first sight what's the difference between them. But actually, it's not a huge, but it's important. So let's just go with that. First of all, I want you to compare these two. So you see, when you use phrase, for example, I used to, we usually mean something that happened in the past. So something that we did in the past, but we don't do it anymore. You see, he used to smoke a lot. Раньше он много курил. Но сейчас, вот именно эта фраза означает, что если раньше он курил много, то сейчас он либо не курит, либо курит намного меньше. So, and compare this one, he used to smoke a lot, with the second one, he is used to smoking a lot. And translation is different. Он привык много курить. Okay, So now you might wondering why I chose this topic. Basically because, as I said before, there are very common structures, and actually they are very simple. So if you understand them, you can use them in your spoken English, and it will really, really improve it. So let's go next. I think that the easiest way to explain these two phrases and to remember the translation is to remember them as something regular, something that is a habit. Basically, when I'm saying that I used to do something, I mean that I had a habit of doing something, you see. And when I'm saying I am used to do something, it means that I do something regularly. And basically, this is a habit, you know. But important difference, as I said before, is that when I'm saying I used to, I refer to past events. It was in the past and I don't do it anymore. But when I'm saying I am used to, I refer usually I refer to the present. Well, sometimes it might be used in the past and in the future, but well, it's not that common. Usually when we're saying I'm used to, we're talking about something that's actually happening in the present, okay? So, yeah. And just in case you don't remember the word привычка, habit, here's a nice association, a nice image of a very happy elephant, очень радостный, счастливый слон, который имеет привычку есть хоботом. Хоботом. Habit of eating хоботом. Hobbit habit slon. Okay? So take a look at this once again, and we will go next. So let's go a little bit deeper. When we use I used to, we should use a particular structure, and it looks like this, you see. Well, one might say that this is a formula, and he or she would be right. So we have a subject, well, basically a person or something that is acting, or who is acting, which is acting. Then we have our perfect phrase, used to, and then we have verb. And that's all. That's all we have to do, you see? So we used to play football every Sunday. Раньше мы играли в футбол каждое воскресенье, но сейчас не играем. Yeah, and now take a look at this guy. I hope you're all familiar with the famous Garfield cat, okay? So are you? Oh, have you seen cartoons with him? Okay, it's very cool. Yeah, so, and do you know what this cat is famous for? I think it's illustrated very good on this picture. Yeah, well, well, he's famous for his laziness. He's famous for being very lazy. And you see, he used to exercise, but now he doesn't, and he thinks that he's fine. Да, заметка, я вообще даю примеры читать студентам, я сама их обычно не зачитываю, чтобы они хоть как-то участвовали. И перед тем, как переходить к картинке, я задаю вопросы. Просто здесь время ограничено, и это довольно странно задавать вопросы, знаешь, что я студентов. Okay. So, another funny picture. So, look at this ghost. Yes, this is a ghost. Who has a therapy session, I think, and trying to explain his or her problem. And why do you think this is funny? Здесь предполагается, что мы обсуждаем, потому что ghost used to be a person, but he or she is not a person anymore, and he used to be somebody. And this is funny. Okay, now when we have a general understanding the phrase used to, I want us to practice it. So Anna, let's consider that the first student's name is Anna. Anna, could you please read the first sentence, putting the verb and the phrase used to in the right position? Okay, did you understand what I wanted from you? Okay, it's not a problem. If you want, we can translate it first into Russian, and then we will do it, okay? Yeah, not a problem at all. Okay, perfect. Теперь предполагается, что мы делаем это упражнение. Okay, and now maybe you guys have or had some bad or good habits in the past. So did you have any bad or good habits? Well, something that you used to do. Well, I can start. For example, I used to eat fast food, for example. Now I don't do it anymore at all. Okay, и здесь предполагается, что они просто вспоминают что-нибудь и говорят used to, проговаривают это еще раз, и заодно вспоминают разные привычки, типа бегать, вставать по утрам, заниматься спортом. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next structure, to be used to. As I said before, we use this phrase when we try to express that a situation or action is not new or strange for us. You see, so we are accustomed to it. We are very familiar to it. And usually we're talking about the present. Why? Because action is continuing in the present. And this is like the whole phrase implies to that. So look at this. I'm used to cooking by myself. Я привык готовить сам, без посторонней помощи. And here's the formula. So we've got to check the differences between used to and to be used to. So here we've got a subject, as still stands for subject. Then we have to be, and it doesn't have meaning in this sentence, you see. Then we have used to, our favorite. And then we have gerund. So basically, it's not that important right now what gerund is, so you can just take it as a verb with ing ending, you see? Like cooking, walking, talking, etc. Okay? So actions that are not new or strange for us, you see? Yeah, our favorite ghost. Therapy session is still continuing right now. Yeah. And now he or she is complaining about his feeling. Yeah, и здесь я прошу студента прочитать и попытаться это перевести и объяснить, почему это смешно. Again. Okay, so there are some more examples. Здесь мы их зачитываем. And I want to pay your attention to one thing, is that it is not necessary to put a verb or gerund after used to. It might be a noun or pronoun, just because sometimes we can translate gerund in Russian as a noun. It's just the specificity of this thing. It's not that important right now, just don't be surprised if you see not a gerund, basically verb with ing ending, but a noun or pronoun there. You see? Это после того, как мы прочитали два примера. Я вот этот последний я читаю сама. Вот этот. Okay. So, you see, cats might be very helpful. Yeah. How do you think? Who is he speaking with? So who is he speaking with? Who it might be? How do you think? Здесь мы небольшую беседу, ну, такую прям очень коротенькую. Okay, so now, as we knew something about the second phrase, I want us to practice. So let's do this. Anna, could you please start? Здесь мы делаем упражнение. And now, guys, здесь я просто с ними разговариваю, мы отвечаем на вопросы. Я им объясняю, чего я от них хочу. На самом деле здесь и так все понятно. Я просто говорю, are you used to Google Hangouts? Обычно я начинаю, чтобы как-то их разговорить, а потом переключаю. Okay. And now things are getting more interesting, I think. Now I want you to recognize a particular phrase which is needed in each sentence and put it there. Okay, so you have to choose between used to and to be used to. Здесь мы тоже это делаем по очереди. Okay, and the last trick. Now I want you to recognize the phrase again and then change the sentence using other phrase. You see, if here we have used to, then here we're supposed to have to be used to. So I used to play chess. I'm used to playing chess. And now we're trying to translate and see the difference in meaning. Okay? Вот мы это делаем. Это займет немножко времени, потому что здесь нужно будет, да. Здесь, в принципе, незнакомых слов нет. Я так думаю. Okay. And then I'll try just to summarize what we get through today. So we used to when we were talking about the past, and we were talking about some actions that were performed in the past, but we no longer perform them in present, sorry. And we use to be used to when we're talking about something that is not new or unusual to us, and also when we use this structure usually when we're talking about the present. Yeah, and before I say my goodbyes, I want to recommend you to pretty awesome musical pieces, one by Gautier, and you know this, I think he's Dutch. Yes, he's from Netherlands. He's semi-Dutch, semi-Australian, something weird. Yes, so from this guy, one video by this guy, Gautier, which is called Somebody That I Used to Know. I'm sure you know that. Do you know that song? Okay. So it will be much more easier for you to learn this phrase when you just start to sing. Somebody that I used to know. And the second one is by very famous band Depeche Mode. Yes. And the song is called The Pain I'm Used to. Okay, so check these videos. And okay, I want to show my face. Okay, guys, thank you a lot. It was very funny. I hope it was helpful for you. And so see you soon. Bye.